Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Hello, everybody. Oh, what a fun show we have in store for you tonight. I don't know if anybody got to see, but we had the Eagles parade today, and they talked about underdogs and when someone doesn't believe in you, believing in yourself, and it was so inspirational. I'll tell you, it was so exciting. But I am so excited to have you all here tonight. A couple very, very special guests in the house. Great show planned for you. We are going to take some callers. Just to take note, the calls will be more around just some questions that you have about healing or sound healing. How does it work? And the healing that can work for emotionally, physically, spiritually. And we're going to have our guest really go into depth with that because he's truly the master when it comes to sound healing. But before we kind of dive in and I tell you who we've got and we unwrap these beautiful presents that we have here in store for you, I kind of want to just go into some of the events that are coming up because they are right around the corner. And part of the idea of doing this show is to bring everybody together, is to build this community and this awareness of the gifts and the healing and the all love that each of us really has. And when we can come together, I really believe that that's when we can find understanding and peace in the world as a whole, right? And so I'm doing my little part, my little part. And that little part is going to start with tomorrow night, messages in Orange County. I will be at Awakenings, Visions, and Dreams. Tomorrow night, that's it. I've been waiting a long time to go. They built this place and they remodeled it. And I'm super excited to be there. So if you're anywhere near Orange County, you got to come out. You got to come out and join me. It's going to be an incredible night. There's nothing like delivering a message from spirit. I will tell you, it's quite unbelievable experience, and we'll laugh and cry and make fun of each other. It's really fun. And then I also want to share with you the Sunday service. So this is fantastic. We're right in the heart of LA. It's a Sunday service. It's a really amazing experience. We've got about an hour and a half, and I have a professional talk. And there's all professionals we bring in, but it's a professional talk, and there are 3 mediums that will be delivering messages from loved ones in spirit. If you're not in LA, we're going to live stream it. It's a beautiful experience to have in person because you're meeting friends and building that community. But if you're not in LA, I put up a link on my page where you can watch us live. We will be doing it through the live stream. You have to join the group Colby Rebel Spirit Center. It's a Facebook group. That's where the live stream is. But live stream, watch it, hang out with us and enjoy because it really is incredible. They volunteer their time and energy, and we all do it for the sake of spirit and love and self and soul and spirit. One last thing that I want to mention is March 4th, if you're kind of wondering about your intuition or what's happening, we've got that coming up. It will be in LA. This is a physical thing. And come and join us. Bring a friend, bring a kid, bring a family member. It's just a wonderful way. We all have these gifts, and we sometimes don't know how to tap into them or how to really unearth them and to dive deeper. So this will be a really fun workshop. Lots of fun exercises. It's lighthearted, and you'll learn a lot. You get to play, and it's in LA. So sign up for that if you get a chance. But getting back to the show tonight, there's lots of ways that we can connect and help and serve spirit. And both of my guests tonight do that. And the 3 of us together, when you work for the highest good, there's this beautiful energy and connection that happens. And the three of us just really have this connection with one another. We've known each other, gosh, for a few years now. And it's very supportive and it's loving. And my first guest, he's got a gift like I've never seen. And it's called sound healing is really what he does. And, and I'm going to talk to you about it, but here's the crazy thing. So he plays these bowls. Like, listen, I don't even mix a bowl in the kitchen. So there's no way you're going to have me playing this thing to channel anything. But he didn't even study how to do that, the channeling with the bowl. He literally just started to listen to spirit, and spirit started to guide him. And, he is a certified psychic medium. So he's psychic medium. He's been tested. He's been blind tested. Like, you're right. He's through the Lisa Williams as well that I am, and through Lindsay is as well. But this sound bowl thing that he does is so phenomenal, and he travels around the world. Literally is opened up for Lisa Williams and several other amazing mediums and light workers. And he came to LA. It was a few months ago now, and we did this event together. And so I got to experience it firsthand, and it is. I can't. I wish I could put it in words, because it is like he knows what your soul needs. He knows what is needed to unblock, to release, to create that healing. And I am not joking. After that experience, I truly, truly felt a difference. Truly. It opened up something and how he was. So, you know what? I'm going to make him tell me how that works and how he did it, because I'm still amazed at the gift itself and his connection and his authenticity with it. And so I guess I keep talking about him. I should introduce him. Hello, Mark David. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you tonight?
I am so good. I am so excited to have you here with me and to be a part with the listeners. And I will say to the listeners real quick, we're going to try to take a couple calls, 323-992-3115. So jump in the queue. We'll see what we can do. But Mark, before we take any of the callers, can you explain, just like, assume no one's ever heard of what sound healing is. Can you explain in your own words what that is and what it means and what it does?
Okay, well, everybody, everything is sound and vibration. So what I tap into is I play crystal singing bowls for specific ailments, mental, physical, or emotional. And what I do is I totally surrender to spirit. Spirit tells me what is wrong mentally, physically, or emotionally with you. I then take a bowl and put the frequency that you're missing back into your body.
Oh, wow.
So what I do is I totally surrender. So there's a lot of sound healers out there. I'm completely different. I come from spirit. Spirit tells me and guides me, and I totally surrender to spirit. Where other sound therapists and sound healers are very technical into music and notes that have to be played for certain things. So when you come to see me or you experience me, I'm coming from pure love. So my technique is completely different. I hit and I dig in. And I know what to do because spirit tells me what to do.
Yeah, it's so I love that. So basically, you're able to kind of be guided to what frequency. That makes so much sense. It's like a piano, right? So you have all the keys on the piano, and one of the keys is out of tune, or one of the keys is not playing. You figure out what the key is so that the whole piano plays again.
Correct. And what I do is I just go right to that source and break up the stuck energy, release it, and put in the loving energy that's needed.
Wow.
And you play perfectly.
Wow. And can you feel that? So after you kind of replacing, can you feel that shift in the vibration of the person? Like, is it immediate?
Yeah.
Does it? Okay.
Yes, it's immediate to me.
Mm-hmm.
And for the client, it can take between 3 days or 3 minutes and 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
Because depending on what actually I did, if it was physical, it will take longer.
Yes.
Mentally and emotionally, it's almost immediate.
Wow.
You feel the release and feel the love immediately. Physically, it takes time for that frequency to get into the specific part of the body that's needed.
Okay.
So, but 3 minutes for mental, physical, or mental, 3 days to 3 weeks for physical.
Wow.
And then it does last for a few months.
Yeah, it really is it really is life-changing. I mean, that's the thing about it is, I've seen doing this work, I've seen a lot of light workers work in all different things, and I've had a lot of experiences, and there were some that I've had that it was like, and when I did this, I mean, you could see, feel, hear. I mean, there was such a shift in my own vibration.
Yes.
And so I walked away like, wow. Like, I mean, when you feel that and you know that there's a change, it's so incredible. In fact, we, in that workshop we had, we broke a bowl. Well, you broke a bowl, or Spirit broke a bowl. They broke one of your bowls.
Spirit broke the grandfather bowl.
The grandfather bowl.
Yes.
Ooh, remember that? It was heavy, right?
Yes.
Wow. And these are nice bowls.
That was one of my favorite. It was masculine energy in a room that wanted to apologize for being a terrible grandfather to someone in that room.
Wow.
We discussed that night, and it was a few people.
Yes.
So that's why it came through so strong. There was such apology from the other side.
Yeah.
And it was right into my bowl. Of course, it had to be my favorite bowl, but
yeah. But and those are, I mean, so do you have to get, I mean, then there goes the bowl.
Yeah.
Wow. But it was.
I have it. I still have it. It has to be repaired.
Yeah. But it's really, it's very, very cool. I mean, it's almost one of those things you could take the broken bowl and show the power of spirit,
Yes.
Yes. So, how do you feel? Are you able, what if we take a call or two, and are you open to that? We just take a call or two?
I'm totally open.
Yeah, let's just do that. So caller, a couple things. You know the rules. Turn off your outside devices, no microphone, speakerphone, and I'll call out your area code. And, if you have a question for Mark, and let's focus it around the healing, right? Because that's what he's the master of the most. And let's just kind of see if he's got any advice or anything that he can offer, or how the sound healing may work. All right, so let us do, how about... I don't know. How about you want to do number 2, 702? Wait, hang on one second. Yeah, let's do 702. Okay, 702, this is Colby. Who is this? Uh-oh. Can you not hear us? Hello, 702. You're on the air. Can you hear me? Okay, so we'll mute them. We're going to go quick. Because we've got our second guest coming in, too, in a minute. So let us go to number 4, 415. Number 4, 415. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hi, this is Colby. Who is this?
I would love to know my name is Carrie, and I would love to know if there's any healing messages or areas that you would focus on that you'd pick up from me. I have done a sound healing session before, and I absolutely loved it. I haven't explored it since my one time of doing it a couple months ago, actually. But just curious if there's any areas that you pick up in my vibration.
Okay, so Mark, are you able, so over this, are you able to use the sound healing to tap into her vibration to see if there's a healing message?
Well, just from hearing her, she's too in her head.
Oh, okay.
Come out of her head, be more in touch with her energy and her physical body, and stop analyzing everything.
Carrie, do you analyze everything?
Oh, I probably do. I'm in my head a lot. I'm somebody who holds my breath a lot, too.
Okay, so if she holds her breath.
I'm conscious of that.
Okay, so Mark, if she holds her breath a lot, how can she work with sound healing if she's already had an experience? But how can she do that to help that breath flow?
Well, that would be some homework. And what we'd have to do is we have to get outside in nature and really anchor ourselves to Mother Earth. I say this a lot, and it's when you're having trouble breathing and you're struggling and you're in your head too much, you need to connect with Mother Earth. You need to she's holding her breath. She's holding something and she wants to speak her mind and she's afraid to. If she actually spoke her mind, she would not be holding her breath like that all the time.
Oh my goodness, so interesting. Carrie, are you kind of holding back in career or holding back on a decision? Are you finding that happening in your life at the moment?
Not specifically, but I do think I probably hold back on fear of judgment, right? So I think that would potentially be an area. I actually find it kind of humorous now that I do hold my breath because I am conscious of it. It is something that sometimes I'm aware of it, and I'll just catch myself doing it. But it's definitely an area that I get your messages loud and clear.
All right. Well, there you go. I believe your healing message is to reconnect with Mother Earth, right, Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
Get outside and feel the earth.
There we go. And get out of the head.
Yes.
All right, Carrie. I hope that helps.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Yeah.
And have a beautiful night. Yes, absolutely.
You too.
Okay. Bye. All right.
Thank you.
How about we take number 778? Okay. Hey, 778, you're on the air with Colby and Mark. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. It's Felipe.
Hey, Felipe. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I am doing fabulous. Do you have a question around healing or sound healing that Mark can help you with, or just something that we can kind of help you with for the call tonight?
Yes, I've been working on my physical body. It's my core and my whole body just continuously to be tight, and I can't seem to loosen it. And I just wonder if you have any information on maybe how to work on that.
Oh, that's a good one, Mark.
Yeah, it is. Well, if I was going to do a treatment on you, I would definitely use playful bowls to become more playful. So then by being in a playful mind and a mindset, you actually relax the body so you're not as tense. So you need to be more playful. Go bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah, bowling, not bowling, bowling. Spirit just came through and said bowling when I was trying to find out what you really should do to be more playful, be out of your body, be less tense. And I was shown a bowling ball. So go bowling.
Well, there you go. Felipe, you're going to have to try some bowling. And, and do you find maybe you're just putting a lot of pressure on yourself? Are you're having a hard, there are a lot of financial stresses and decisions and things that are kind of weighing you down?
Well, this has been going on for probably 10, 12 years now, I think, and I've just been making it worse. So I've been getting better for the last couple of years, but it just seems, just wondering if there's any insight on how to maybe help it heal a bit quicker or move it a bit faster or just kind of help the healing process.
Yeah, well, bowl.
Okay.
Be more playful.
Yeah, dancing too. Why don't you try some dancing?
Playful.
Take a dance. Why don't you try
Okay.
maybe taking a dance class too? That would, then you'd kind of have to kind of move around.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome. Good night, Felipe.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Mark, what about the tuning forks that you use? I should have asked you to show one. I don't know if you have one handy, but I wish everybody imagine it's like a fork. What
I do have one.
Do you?
Just hang on 1 second.
Okay. Oh, he's going to go get one. But, these forks, I think he works with these too. So I'm going to have him show us what that fork does and how it works. And because, I know he does the sound healing. It's with a bowl, literally a bowl and a stick. And he's got different sticks. And then he's got these fork thingies. So do you have one? All right. Show them the fork.
Okay. So this is the tuning fork. This is a weighted tuning fork. And what I do, you activate it. You won't be able to hear this. Because it's weighted, it sends more of a frequency and vibration to the stem. And I place that on the body.
Okay.
By placing it on the body at the certain points, it's infusing the frequency into the body.
Okay, got it.
So this is what I do to balance chakras. I have special chakra balancing ones with gemstones on the end. And I do all of your chakras.
Okay.
And I just debalance, despin, then respin. So they're flowing correctly.
Very cool.
Tuning forks. In a private session, I will have tuning forks. And I use tuning forks on each individual.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Group events, I don't usually have those.
Right. Yes.
I usually use bowls.
Yay. It sounds beautiful.
So this is a crystal singing bowl.
I
This
love
is a
it.
handheld one, so I can walk around the room and get people do the whole body of each person.
Okay. That's incredible. See, that's really, really, I think it's just so interesting how it works. And, it actually makes sense that if we're made up of energy, right, and frequency, that we would be missing a frequency. It's the same as missing a vitamin or a mineral or,
Exactly.
Exactly. And so that's very, very interesting. All right. How about let's take another caller, shall we?
Sure.
Okay, great. How about we take number 3210? Okay, 210. This is Colby with Mark. Who is
Hello?
this? Hi.
Whoa.
Hi, this is Roxanne.
Hey, Roxanne. Sorry, Rox. I know. I'm sorry.
You don't have to turn on the red light.
I'm sorry. I bet you hate hearing that all the time, but how can we not? Do you have a question
Right.
that Mark and I can help you with tonight?
So first of all, when I heard healing, I was like all on board. And I don't know if I should tell you what I have or if I should allow you to tell me what's jumping out at you. I don't know what way to go about it.
Mark, how would you like to do it?
I feel like I have, oh, sorry, I thought you were asking me. I apologize.
Go right ahead.
I just feel like I have a lot of internal conflict, I have tons of anxiety, just about everything. And like you were telling the gal earlier, I overthink everything.
And you don't trust yourself.
Around my job, around life in general. It's just it keeps me in a bubble.
Oh,
So I don't know what y'all are feeling or what y'all are able to help me with, but I know I need tons of help and willing to take any advice you're willing to give me.
Well, really, you don't need tons of help because you've already surrendered. So now what you need to do is trust yourself more. You have all this self-doubt because you're not putting yourself out there. like you said, you feel like you're
Right.
protect yourself in a bubble. By stepping out of that bubble, do
Mhm.
something that you've never done before, and watch how you feel when you're actually able to do it.
Yes.
You know, you have too much self-doubt. You don't trust yourself enough.
Yeah.
If
You're
I was
absolutely
going to
right.
work on you, I would definitely put in some surrendering frequencies into you, because you need to surrender yourself and say, I can do this, and I know I am the best at doing this, and try it. If you fail, do
Yeah,
something.
it's funny that you say that because I listen to Colby religiously in the morning. Coffee with Colby.
Well, you're such a
And
smart
every
person,
morning-
Roxanne. You are brilliant.
I'm sorry.
I said you are brilliant. You're so smart.
I'm telling you, every morning, what I've been doing maybe for the last 2 months is just telling myself, like, I do that on my way to work. I can do this, you know, like, thank you, Lord, for my mouth, my capability to communicate. And like, I do, but I don't know if it's just that when it's my time, like when I feel like it's my time to shine, I get scared and get pulled back.
Yeah. I have this.
And I get in my own head.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of us do, and it's not unnatural that you do. I honestly, Roxanne, I really feel like this is linked to childhood a lot. I really feel like there's this feeling of something in your upbringing where you kind of kept feeling like you couldn't make a good decision. So I feel like there's something in that as you're an adult, you're so afraid to trust, like Mark is saying. So, but, you know, we know to get back to nature, that we know, right, Mark? And then
Yes, that's right.
and start working on surrendering, and like he said, you know, do little things though. Put one little thing out there so it's not too overwhelming for you. And at the end of the day, one thing I'll leave you with, Roxanne, is sometimes it's not always about believing that you can do it or thinking you're going to ace it or think it's in the bag. Honestly, sometimes it's just a matter of courage. And you just got to find some level of deep, deep, deep courage to say, it doesn't matter if I succeed. I'm just going to say yes. And the more you do that, and that will build your own trust in yourself that you can do it, and that you've got that little grit inside. Okay.
Absolutely.
All
Thank
right.
you guys so much, both of y'all.
Yes,
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Good night, Roxanne. Roxanne.
Good night. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. All right, so Mark, we've got our other friend in the house, and yes, now the trio is full and super excited. You know, everyone, as you know, I've been talking about this episode of the International Sound Healer, Mark, my friend, and internationally recognized Lindsay Marino is now in the house.
I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, I say group hug.
Everyone's together.
We are all together. I'm glad you could make it and join us, Lindsay. So thank you guys, because I know it's East Coast time for you guys. So thank you so much. And so we've got an event coming up, and I don't know. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for the three of us to get together and do this. And we are going to be in St. Petersburg on Sunday, February 25th. And how much fun. Are you guys looking forward to it as much as I am?
Yes, I am.
I'm so excited. I feel like the three of us have wanted to do something together, and then it ended up working out where we're all doing it at the same time. So it was perfect.
I believe it was Mark's idea, and it just happened to work out that I was going to be in Florida, and this is going to be amazing. So for any of you out there who don't know, we're going to do an evening where Lindsay and I are going to connect to Spirit and deliver messages from Spirit, and Mark is going to do this sound healing that we've been talking about this whole episode. I just want to sing out loud.
I know. And he's amazing. Mark is, I mean, I'm sure you've been talking the whole time about his healing, but I've experienced it for myself, private healings from him, and my students have too. And it's something that's indescribable. So to be in that room, receiving messages and witnessing that and feeling it is awesome.
Yeah, and the great thing is we're going to be at the Unity of St. Petersburg, and I believe it's kind of a what's that word I'm looking for? Kind of like a cathedral ceiling, I believe, you know? And so I have this feeling that the acoustics in there are going to just be amazing, off the charts.
Yeah.
Does that help, Mark, if if there's good acoustics?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, and then everybody will feel a vibration. Wherever you are in the room, you'll get the healing and the benefits of the sound.
Yeah. I bet you this is going to be such an incredible night of healing. I think we got to bring lots of tissues. Lots of tissues, lots of laughter, and it's going to be so much fun. And and what are you, about 20 minutes away, Lindsay, from St. Petersburg?
Yeah, I'm probably about that area. So it's considered South Tampa. So I'm just right over the bridge. So it's like 20, 30 minutes away. And St. Pete is so beautiful. I know I have one friend, a medium friend, that's driving from Destin. He's driving 7 hours to come to see it.
Wow.
And then I think there's another medium friend that's coming from St. Louis. And it's bringing people from different places, I think, because of the energy of it.
Yes.
And sometimes we don't even know the magnitude of things until after the event or during the event. But I fully believe that this is going to be so healing. And I think it's important to say, too, that during these events, whether you receive a message or you don't receive a message, sitting in that room somehow changes and heals you, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe that too. I mean, I think the thing is, when you hear the love, the laughter, or the pain of someone else, A, it reminds us that we're all connected. B, those messages we can resonate with, right? Just on a human level, a soul level, a spirit level. And then, when Mark is going to do the sound, I mean, sound resonates. That's going to be for everyone. So yeah, I think every single person in there will benefit in some way. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And I don't know if we talked about about how it works, because I know a lot of people ask me, how is this different from a private reading, and what's the difference? So I don't know if we talked about that before.
we haven't. So why don't you take the floor and explain it to the listeners?
Okay, so with a private reading, you know that no matter what, you're getting a reading. But I feel like during these group settings, the group events, we really don't know who we're coming to. It's spirit-led. So Colby and I will start receiving messages from the spirit realm. And I truly believe that the spirit realm is the one that really knows what's happening before we even show up,
Yes.
And we start getting messages when we're up on, in the area so there's an audience, and then we stand in the front. We'll start getting messages from the spirit realm. We check in with the audience, and sometimes we're even led to a certain area of the room, or other times we get information where there's pieces of evidence that we know who we're connecting with, and the people in the audience might raise their hand and say, what, that sounds like my loved one, and they raise their hand. And then we come to them and give you, sort of like a mini reading.
Yes.
And what happens during that time is you really don't give us any information other than yes, no, or I don't know. I mean, I know that's how I do it. And Colby, I feel like we have pretty similar styles in that way, right? Where you just give the information and people receive that message.
Yes. It is and I think it's going to be fun too, because you and I we all three of us kind of, I think we work similar. How do you say that? Similarly.
Yes, we do.
My Jersey dialect doesn't want to pronunciate those middle consonants, but but the thing too is we have different personalities. So our personalities will kind of add an element too. And I think it's such a fun and nice balance. And we're going to have to try not to laugh a lot because I think we're going to have so much fun. We got to remember that we're actually working.
Yes. I know. It's funny because sometimes I joke around, even with my students. I was just on a call with my students a little bit ago, and I tell them that I'm a natural introvert. So for me to get up there in front of an audience is not something that I would be comfortable with 10 years ago, but I feel when spirit leads you, then their personalities come out. So it makes it like you can't really think about things once you're up there. It's just like, okay, spirits lead me here.
I agree with you. People always think that I'm an extrovert. They always say, "Oh," and I'm actually not. I'm actually pretty shy. People don't realize.
I wouldn't know that either, Colby. I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
No, I didn't know that either until we worked together.
Oh, really? and then you got it. Mark, when you work in these group events, because I mean you've done events with thousands of people when you were opening for Lisa. So when you do these events, is it harder for you to have that sound resonate or the healing resonate, or do you find it to be very natural and easy? Is there a difference for you?
No, it's very easy because my sound will go to the people that need it the most.
Okay.
It's just like any type of healing. You send it out there and the people that need it will take it and benefit from it.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
You come with a closed mind, but if there's something wrong with you, my frequencies will get you and you will leave feeling much better.
It's like it locks in, huh? It's like,
it just does. It
Yeah.
just zooms right in and gets right into that part of the room that needs the healing.
Yes.
And
Sleep good too after that. I know I sleep good each time I get a feeling like that.
Oh, yeah. It really is beautiful. So, do me a favor, Tony, will you put up the flyer again? I just want, if anybody is, like Lindsay's saying, she's got people who are driving and flying in. So if you're either in or around the area and you are free February 25th, come out and join us. Gosh, this is going to be fun. I'm just so excited and so excited to be with the both of you, to see the both of you, to serve spirit with the both of you. Such an honor. So this is going to be a fun night.
I feel the same.
Yeah. Yeah. So real quick too, I'll tell you what, let's just try to take one caller. Lindsay, we're not doing spirit messages, so don't worry. It's just if someone has a question about healing and anything like that, we're just kind of giving them some advice. So let us just do one more. Okay, number 9. I can't read that. 405 or 605. Number 9. Okay, number 9. This is Colby, and you have Mark and Lindsay on with me. Who is this? Hello. Uh-oh. All right, let's do one more.
Hello?
Who is this? What's the area code?
Hello.
Oh, hey,
this is Barbara.
Hey, Barbara, how
Hi.
you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Well, you all brace yourself for this one. They do commercials about it, but I have a horrible disease called I.B.S.
Oh,
I
yeah.
take medications. Yeah, it's okay to laugh because, we've seen those funny commercials. But I've had it for years, and I'm just wondering, is there something besides the medications that my doctors have given me or what you pick up?
Okay, wonderful. We'll let Mark lead this one because I am kind of curious. Mark, can I know we're not doctors and we're not diagnosing here, but can sound healing help something like I.B.S?
yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Well, tell us how.
Yay!
The intestines and everything is frequency also.
Wow.
So by just infusing with a certain frequency for the digestive system, you can add in the frequencies that are missing that you are expelling, and you're not replacing fast enough. So you can also, if you were with me privately and I found the right frequency that worked for you, I would be able to tell you what to do as an ongoing thing.
Oh, interesting.
Because it would be
Oh,
a tuning
wow.
on the intestines
Yeah.
with the frequency. You're just sending in the frequency that you need, that your intestines need.
Yeah.
So
And
Yeah.
just to enhance the medical doctor's prescriptions and everything. You can't stop taking any of your drugs, but it will help.
yeah, and I think too, Barbara. I mean, and I will just say this is not fully, I can't say that it's fully working with higher self because this is a personal experience, but I do have to acknowledge that a lot of times Spirit will give us a personal experience in connection to what's relevant to you. So, and I would really look at the diet because I will tell you, I suffered for years and years and years with such and I was technically diagnosed with the I.B.S. as well, and could not figure it out. I mean, I was down to eating. I had eliminated everything, and at the end of the day, through my best friend's spidey sense, honestly, true story. Not through any doctor or anything, but through my best friend's spidey sense, it actually came down to legumes. And once I eliminated all, and I don't eat meat, right? So what was I eating? Everything was soy-based or bean-based. And so here I was, it was getting worse and I could not figure it out. So the minute I let go of legumes, I have felt like a champ. I mean, a champ. I mean, no bloating, no problems, no digestive stuff. So, that's just an idea of don't give up on trying to sort out. Maybe it's something that your system cannot digest. Okay. Anything you want to add, Lindsay?
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned diet, Colby, too, and I have to say I'm not a doctor, but two things that came up when you were asking the question. One was dehydration. I kept on feeling like adding more water into your diet, and do exactly what your doctor says about that, but definitely water. And the second thing that I kept on seeing was sugars.
Oh.
So, and I know it's difficult to all of sugar. I know sugar is great. I'm definitely addicted to sugar. But I keep on feeling like if you can pay attention to that, like instead of adding pure sugar, add honey. Or another thing that I'm seeing for you too is to have some more warm foods, because your body actually responds better to warm things like soups. And I'm just seeing more of that rather than salads and lettuce and that sort of thing.
So
wonderful.
Well, there you.
Yeah,
that is
that's some
tidbits.
this all makes sense.
Good. Absolutely. Well, it seemed like you definitely are eating the sugar because you got a little light bulb moment there. I thought so.
I did. I get a little too much of that, and I'll even eat sugar and not eat real food. So
yeah.
Well, and I know that's not good, but she caught me on that.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, Barbara, you have a gorgeous night, and where are you located, Barbara? Where's 405?
Thank you. I live in Oklahoma. I would love to see Mark.
Oh, we're going to go into that. So keep listening in, because I'm going to, they're going to share their info as to how you can see them, book a session with them. I do know that you don't have to be in person to have a session with either of them. So, Barbara, you have a great night. Keep listening in, and we're going to go ahead and give that information in just a second here. So thank you so much.
Thank you, all three.
Yes, absolutely. So, we're actually, can you believe we're coming to a close? That's how quick. Don't you have fun? It goes by quick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but, Barbara's got a great point. We have listeners from all around the nation, and I'm sure that there's a lot of them right now that are saying, how do I get an appointment with one of these two? Now, as I said, I know for a fact that both of you are able to do sessions over the phone or over the internet, over Skype. So do me a favor, if you don't mind, share your website and how someone can reach you. Mark, go ahead and share your website.
My website is theothersideandme.com or markdavidsound.com.
Okay, great. And then Lindsay?
It's lindsaymarino.com.
Oh.
And it's Lindsay with an AY. Some people spell it with an EY, but it's an AY.
Did you get the domain with an EY too, though? I would have locked that domain.
That's a really good idea, actually.
I would hurry up because someone else is going to do it and then they're going to make you pay for it.
I know. I got to check that out.
I would get it and then have it rerouted to your regular website.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyhow, listen, you two, that is our time. I want to thank you both so much for joining me, and I really loved it. And I'll see you guys in just a couple weeks. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I can't wait to see you guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.